Hey, folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we return to Band-Maid with a specific request. Actually, this is the song You. This is from the Just Bring It album from 2017. We're looking at a live version from Zepp Tokyo. I'm looking forward to this. This was specifically requested by one of our patrons, Drogon, and thank you so much for the request, Drogon. This is one song we've never heard before, so looking forward to checking this out. I'm not sure if there are going to be lyrics or not available, maybe not, but oh yeah, actually it looks like they're going to be on screen, but not too obtrusive, so that's good. Adrian, any thoughts ahead before we dive into this one?
Well, I'm just looking forward to taking a look back at earlier Band-Maid 2018.
That's right. All right, let's check it out. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, a lot of different textures in there.
Yeah.
Really pretty wild. Almost like they were shuffling the deck a little bit in there in terms of how many different feels we got in that song. From straight up just rocking and full on out, and then pulling back a little bit and kind of doing something similar to what the Warning does in Ritual, where they're dunk, 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 you know, like there's just particular accents that lead the band down things. Anyway, there's a lot of cool stuff going on in there. And oh, gee, they've got a crush on us, Adrian. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know we're extremely attractive men. There's a line.
Especially me.
Yeah. You can, get in line there. And I am so beautiful as a man. You know, I understand.
A song from Band-Maid about having a crush. I don't know why, but I never would have thought of that.
Probably a lot of guys are like, what if they had a crush on me? You know, and I understand, you know. They're so entertaining, and of course they made outfits and all of that. It's just, you know, and Miku. Everybody I know that's a Band-Maid fan just loves Miku, and I understand, you know. I mean, it's an act, obviously, you know. I mean, we're kidding around, but it's an act. The whole thing is a character. That's how the band works. This was actually the very first album where they had written most of the material. Like everything before this, they maybe got a song in here or a song in there, but that was it. It was pretty much written by other people. This is the first one where they took control. And so maybe this song was part of that. You know, maybe that's why it felt like they were exploring a lot of different options in terms of the feel and the rhythm and what the song was saying and all of that.
From the lyrics, I could see, you know, it's such a feeling of unanswered yearning.
Yes. Well, I mean, so many people feel that, you know. Unrequited love.
Yeah, it's just common.
It is. It's like one of the most regular feelings people get. I mean, I think everybody's had that before, somewhere in their history, you know, maybe more than once. Those that got really lucky and found the person that they figured was their soulmate, and it actually worked out, and they got married, you know, in their late teens or whatever, right after high school. And then they went on into their 80s or whatever, their 90s. Yeah, that's not usually how it goes, you know. And then there's the arranged marriages, of which I'm not sure if Japan was one of the countries where that happened a lot. It doesn't really happen in the United States, but there are a lot of places where it's standard to arrange a marriage. And are you really in love with that person? Well, the idea being you can fall in love with them, but chances are you had somebody else you really had your eye on, and you kind of had to let them go, and, you know, maybe they never knew and all of that. So yes, a common theme in pop music and rock music, actually, talking about this. Unless it's actually about the relationship troubles you're in because you did find someone that you really like and you got him, and oh, this isn't quite how I thought it was going to.
How do I break off from this one? Oh.
Yeah, she's smothering me. You know, he's such a jerk. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I thought the song was great. I loved all the different moods. There were so many in there, you know, just and the chunkiness in there in the first bridge that we encountered.
Oh,
yeah. And of course, top-notch playing as we've come to expect from Band-Maid, and the whole thing was a spectacle. Loved that.
Has Miku always been using Zemaitis guitars?
Chances are when she started, she wasn't, because she didn't even play guitar really when the band started. That was something that she kind of had to learn. She might have had very basic rudimentary skills on guitar, but then she built them up, I think, with the help of Konami. I think instructed her along the way. And she has gotten to be a very good guitar player. And so at some point or another, she probably said, I'm going to get serious. I'm going to get the guitar that suits me. You know, maybe they'll make a Flappy Pigeon for me. That's the guitar shop I want. You know, that's the luthier I'm looking for.
Konami, you know, she did that nice riff in the beginning, too. It was simple, but it was nice.
Yeah, good riff, for sure. Yeah, I love the way this band just goes all out much of the time, and then we'll break it up as they get into various parts of the songs. And then usually when you hit the chorus, they're back full on again, you know. I think it was kind of like that for this one. But it's the other stuff on the way, you know, the verses, the pre-choruses, the bridges, or the post-choruses, whatever's going on there, however they get back into the next verse, what they do when they get to a guitar solo, and all of that. And very different moods in this song for all of those parts. So this song, the lyrics are by Miku. The music is by Band-Maid. Just says Band-Maid, straight up, a whole band. Which is a good way to do it. That's how the Doors did it with their first few albums of writing, you know. It's all written by the Doors. But the arrangement is actually credited to Toshinari Onishi. That's actually a name I haven't heard before, but it's an outsider. And it's one of the few, it's the only one on this album that this particular arranger has an arrangement credit. Most of them are Band-Maid, and there's a few others in there, but this is the only one for them. So if anybody knows who Toshinari is and wants to talk them up a little bit in relation to the band, I would be interested in hearing about that. In general, though, I thought it was a masterclass in early Band-Maid. I thought it was pretty cool. They do call the album Just Bring It. Well, they brought it with that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they sure did. Yeah, and all the motifs in this song, too. It's the way they put it all together and everything.
Okay, well, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? If you have any particular thoughts on parts of this or really any part of it that you think we missed or that you just want to emphasize, by all means, leave it below. If you have other suggestions for us, you can leave those too. Thanks again to Drogon for this request. And if you all enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.